try it. Just
Right.
try
Just try it
a
straight
carnivore
out.
diet. Try it straight out.
Right.
And I think you'll be amazed at how good you feel. You're on this carnivore diet
Yes.
now.
Okay, so I want to preface that with something. I am not a dietary expert, so I'm now
Right.
speaking as an uninformed citizen. No, I eat beef and salt and water. That's it. And I never cheat, ever, not even a little bit. Okay, so this is what happened. I had gastric reflux disorder, and I was snoring quite a lot. I stopped snoring the first week. I thought, what the hell? That's supposed to be associated with weight loss. Because I had gained some weight. I weighed about 212 pounds, and I'm about 6'1½", so that was my maximum weight. I stopped snoring, which was a great relief to Tammy. That just quit, and that's a big deal, right? Because if you snore, you have sleep apnea, and then you don't sleep right, and it's like not a good thing. Okay, next. I started waking up in the mornings. I'd never been able to wake up in the mornings my whole life. I always had to stumble to the shower, and then maybe I could wake up. It took me an hour, and I felt terrible. And so all of a sudden I woke up, and it was like, oh, look at that, I'm awake in the morning, and I'm clear-headed, and things aren't gloomy and horrible. It's like, well, isn't that weird? Then I lost 7 pounds the first month. I thought, 7 pounds, that's a lot in a month. And I'd already gone for a whole year on a sugar-free diet, and I didn't lose any weight. And I'd been exercising.
Sugar-free, but did you cut out bread and
No,
gluten?
no, it was just no desserts, no sugar, no. And I thought that might do it. Didn't make any difference at all. 7 pounds. Well, then I lost 7 pounds the next month. Then I lost 7 pounds the next month. I lost 7 pounds every month for 7 months. It's like I had to throw away all my clothes. I went back to the same weight that I was when I was 26. And my psoriasis disappeared. And I had floaters in my right eye, and they cleared up. And then the last thing that went away for me, I was still having a bitch of a time with mood regulation, and that sucked because when I changed my diet, I didn't respond to antidepressants properly anymore. They weren't working. And so although I was getting better physically in a variety of ways, like radical ways, I was really having a bitch of a time regulating my mood, and I was having sporadic, really negative reactions to food when I ate something I shouldn't. So that took about 1.5 years to clear up, and I was still really anxious in the morning up to 3 months ago, like horribly, and then it would get better all day. People said, well, you're under a lot of stress, and I thought, yeah, I've been under a lot of stress for like 10 years. It's like, it's a lot, but it wasn't any more stressful than helping my daughter deal with her illness, that's for sure. That, no, this is something different. And she said to me, quit eating greens. And I thought, oh, really? Jesus, Michaela, I'm eating cucumbers, lettuce, broccoli, and chicken and beef. It's like I have to cut out the goddamn greens? It's like, try it for a month. Okay. Within a week, I was 25% less anxious in the morning. Within 2 weeks, 75%. And I've been better every single day. I'm better now, probably, than I've ever been in my life. And I haven't been taking antidepressants for a whole year. So I don't know what, and I weigh 162 pounds. Like I have no, and I've actually gained musculature. I've been doing some working out, but not a lot. And so I can sleep 6 hours a night, no problem. I wake up in the morning, I'm awake. If I take a 15-minute nap, that used to take me an hour to recover from, that's gone. Here's the coolest thing. I've had gum disease since I was 25. That's been serious enough to have, I've had to have minor surgical interventions, scraping and that sort of thing to keep it at bay. It's gone. I checked with my dentist before this last tour. No inflammation. And that's associated with heart disease, by the way, gum inflammation and gingivitis. It's a good risk factor for heart disease. It means the systemic inflammation is gone. And it's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to recover from gingivitis. And my gums are in perfect shape. It's like, what the hell? So here's what happened. I lost 50 pounds. It's like, that's a lot, right? I'm nowhere near as hungry as I used to be. My appetite's probably fallen by 70%. I don't get blood sugar dysregulation problems. I need way less sleep. I get up in the morning and I'm fine. I'm not anxious. I'm not depressed. I don't have psoriasis. My legs were numb on the sides. That's gone. I'm certainly intellectually at my best at the moment, which is a great relief, especially doing this tour. Depression is gone. I'm stronger. I can swim better. And my gum disease is gone. It's like, what the hell?
This is what it is. It's an elimination diet. So instead of your diet breaking down a bunch of different things, it's just breaking down one thing. And this one thing that human beings have been eating since the beginning of time. Like this idea that human beings are herbivores is pretty much nonsense. One of the main reasons why we became what we are, they think, is because we started eating meat. We started getting better access to protein from cooking it because we figured out how to harness fire. And then through hunting, we started getting more devious and started, thinking and having better critical skills, and then eating mushrooms.
You feel good?
Dude, I feel slim.
You look good. When you came in, I was like, yeah, he's looking tight. Boy's thick.
I lost my belly. When you have no carbohydrates, one of the things that's most amazing is that there's no crashing. You would eat and you don't feel any different after you ate other than the fact that you don't feel hungry.
Right.
Like you don't crash.
Right.
There's no ups and downs and peaks and valleys. My energy levels were amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I had
How
extra
quickly?
energy.
How quickly?
2 weeks in.
2 weeks.
2 weeks in, I noticed I felt amazing.
Really?
And I was shedding weight. I was shedding a lot of weight. I think it was like 7 pounds down 2 weeks in.
Jeez.
Now I'm 12 pounds down, 12-ish, something like that. I was 193 this morning. I was weighing about 205 before I started this diet.
Really?
Yeah. You will lose a lot of weight. I lost a legitimate 12 pounds of fat.
Wow.
Just fat. My face got thinner.
No, you look leaner.
Well, I was
For real.
I was, I was getting fat. I was developing a gut. Like we did this weigh-in thing, and so many people mocked me. I was getting a gut though. My stomach was like hanging out. And also when we came in here to do that, I had it was December 23rd, and my family was in town, and we had eaten like pigs that day.
Right.
So I was
bloated.
Considerably bloated with food as well because
Yeah.
it was nighttime. We had a nighttime podcast. It was like 10 o'clock or something like that.
Right.
It's pretty late podcast.
Yeah.
When we all took our clothes off and got on the scale. So I knew I was probably going to do the carnivore diet anywhere, but that was like, yeah, let's just do it. Let's
Let's
like,
go.
set it in my head. Let's
Right.
just do it.
So what's breakfast?
Steak or eggs. Sometimes like this morning, it was steak.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday morning, I ate 6 eggs.
Right.
Yeah.
Just wolf those down. Lunch.
I don't eat lunch.
Don't eat
Just
lunch.
usually eat 2 meals a day.
Right.
And then the second meal is usually steak,
Another steak.
either elk or a beef steak.
Yeah.
So knowing that for the month of January, that was all that I was going to eat,
Yeah.
that really helps if you're going to try to stick to something.
Mm-hmm.
To have like a real solid schedule.
Right.
Like
This is the
Sober
month.
October is
Yeah.
another perfect example for me.
Lent.
Yeah, when we do Sober October, we have 1 month, no booze, no pot, no nothing.
Yeah.
There's something good about that,
yeah.
where you have that month.
Because it takes it out all that kind of mushy brain stuff of, but maybe I'll just
Yes.
now,
Yeah.
we're celebrating.
Yeah, we need a certain amount of rigidity occasionally.
Yeah.
And that's how you get shit done.
Yeah.
And even if you are like writing, if you said, I am going to write every day for the month of February.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
Like there's something to that.
It's
like,
the routine.
Yes, there's something really beneficial. I'm going to write for 1/2 an hour every day. If you do that,
Yeah.
you get things done.
It's
And
really true.
If you just decide I'm going to go on a carnivore diet for the next 30 days starting right now,
Yeah.
and just count down on your calendar 30 days from now, you'll fucking lose weight and you'll feel amazing.